leftist, they hate the nation state. They hate France. They hate the army. So you wouldn't exactly describe it as a fascism, because in fascism people admire the army. So maybe what we're living today is a different concept.
Can I use that?
I was gonna finish that video. I was watching the video right there. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, you're.
Yeah, no, it's just maybe it hasn't happened yet. Maybe it's just
Maybe it's a new concept that we don't know yet.
yeah. Maybe it's just only a matter of time before the leaders of it become, powerful enough that shit changes. But I just don't see leaders in this ideology like the way you would have seen these strong leaders who were like, okay, there's like a center to it.
But
it
took some time. Look at
sure, because there was a lot of from World War One to through the 20s and 30s.
I think there was all that like disarray and and what's the expression, like shame and like anger building up all through World War One to World War Two, and then a charismatic fella appeared, and he was a very good public speaker, and he galvanized people. And
now you got the far left and the far right, which is kind of the reaction these days since the financial crisis and all the other shit going on in the world. But
it's complicated.
It seems less centralized to me. It just seems more like it's a culture, whereas
that makes it even more terrifying.
Yeah, maybe.
To have some fucking such crazy people who fucking actually believe the fucking shit they say. It's like, what are you talking about? You're like, your responsibility as a woman, as a feminist woman, is not to destroy capitalism. It's not to fucking destroy men. Just live your fucking life. You know? It's like
I know there's still capitalism is still is what everyone I meet, like a lot of environmentalists are like, it's this simple, it's capitalism.
Fucking idiots. All the fucking luxury and all the quality of life is related to capitalism. The fact that you are, your woman, this woman there is not a fucking whore or a fucking whatever, it's because she fucking reaped the benefits of fucking Western capitalism.
Yeah.
I mean, these people need to fucking like grow a bloody, it's the brain. Like they're ultra capitalists. They live capitalist life. You're like, oh, fuck capitalism. Let's fight with capitalism. You're like, the fucking comfort you live in is directly linked to capitalism. The reason we are comfortable, wealthy today is because some fucker, our ancestors, decided to say, oh, maybe that's a good idea, In fucking monasteries. In monasteries, these guys were thinking, maybe you should invent a bank system, bank rules, bank notes. This was all invented in North Italy, in France, in La Lotaringie, going from London all the way to Milan. Remember, we talked about it?
Oh yeah,
between Germania and Francia, in Germany, and all this access there. That's where like free trade, liberalism flourished, and that's what like set people like us. I wouldn't say free, but I mean like at least gave us a good level of comfort, And to see people so much in comfort that they're willing to destroy what makes them have a nice life. It's just fucking wrong with you. Are you mad?
But if I meet everyday French people or just people in general, I don't get like a feeling from the ordinary European that they're like indoctrinated.
You don't think? No, that's good then.
I don't know.
No, I agree. I don't think so either.
I think there's like I think it's a minority as well.
Yes, I think there.
And I don't think maybe that But maybe the Nazis were a minority, and they,
You are right. Yes.
you know,
Yes. They are a minority, but
they
they're
were
not.
a strong minority.
They're not spoken minority where the majority shuts up.
Yeah.
In France, it's the same. If you came to France, if you listen to the media, if you talk to a certain very outspoken people, you'd think, well, France is a fucking like, it's a fucking leftist country, like to the bone, you know? Actually, fucking maybe 70-80% of the fucking population thinks right wing. They think right wing, even though they don't necessarily vote right wing. They think right wing. You can see that from certain polls, which are on immigration, on whichever. But
I mean, it's very easy. It's certainly very easy when it creeps in. It creeps in, and
it's very hard.
you know,
to say
you
not,
have your.
It's very hard to say bad things.
You have your boyish, like for example, if you're a male, you have your maybe the shame when you're a boy because the girls were kind of like, well, why did boys get to do that? So it's kind of, it's sort of like, oh, don't offend the girls, or when they're, and you just kind of okay, whatever. We're having a meeting, and the girls want to say some stuff, and you just kind of go along with it. The question is, does that become, you know, slowly root itself more and more over time? Does it become?
We need to go back to boys' schools. Go back discrimination and
segregation.
Segregation. No, I'm just messing, but I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like, the problem with free thinking is that when there's a minority which is so powerful that it manages to repress because it has the moral high ground, you know. It's very nice to say, everybody's a human being. Everybody's nice. We are human. Of course, it's very easy to fucking say that and look good. You know, it's very easy. It's much harder to look good while saying, well, if we bring people here, that may be harmful for the environment, be harmful for the economy, be harmful for security. It'll be cause cultural distress, and even it won't even be nice for their countries because blah blah blah. Because you're taking all the good people who have competence, you're taking away from their continent. That's much harder to express and look good. You know, it's very easy to look good by saying very entry level. What's the expression nowadays?
Retarded.
Virtue signaling. It's very easy to say, I believe we're all humans. We're all the same. Well, I'm so fucking sorry, but my experience tells me we are not the fucking same. We are not the same. Some people have the same social, cultural level. We get along very well. Some people are open-minded and very nice people. We get along very well. And then you've got... That was very nice.
It's nice, is it?
Yeah. Square, lines, circle. It's very artistic.
Wow.
It's like a piece of art.
It's almost like a piece of art.
And yep. So what was I saying? I was saying, no.
What a place. What a fantastic place. Yeah.
I mean, just as I'm talking now, it's very hard for a guy talking about reality to not look like a fucking prick, you know? It's very difficult. It's very easy to fucking say very simple.
I'm sure there's people sitting all around listening to you going, that guy's a fucking prick right now.
I know. But I mean, you know what's the thing I acknowledge over the years?
You are a prick, though.
Thank you. What the thing I acknowledge over the years is, if I don't fucking do it, who's gonna do it?
Yeah,
you know?
You're a savior. You, Gordon, it's you.
No, I don't see myself as a savior, but I see myself as what?
I'm just